Hi guys, today I am going to be filling and placing new garden beds. I have them placed where I want them, not exactly though, so we're just gonna need to go and measure it out and get them exactly where we want them. These beds here have been on my to-do list for a while. I should have got them done way sooner, especially now that all of a sudden last week the weather just decided it was done with spring. It feels like full on summer. Well, what I wish summer felt like. Our summers are intense. We'll just say intense. But it is getting into the high 80s and even low 90s. I saw 95 on the 10-day. Hoping that's a fluke, but either way, burning daylight here. We need to get these beds placed before it gets too hot. Alright, I kind of have given up on the weeds. I have some cardboard here in the pathway because there's just tons of weeds right there. I've never tried that before. I'll put the gravel back on top of it. We'll see how that goes. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this out of my way and move all the gravel out of the way. And then that way I can measure and place it exactly where I want it, and I don't want the gravel underneath. I got all my rocks moved out of the way, and now I am going to place the bed. I know from my plans that I'm gonna have 2.5 feet between this bed right here and this new bed, and then a 3-foot pathway between that one up against the wall. This is a 4x4. So I'll eyeball it first. Ever so slightly needs to scooch. Perfect. I can go, make sure I'm on the outside. 1.5 inches. I can scooch that way. All of these two beds placed where I want them. Now I'm going to show you my extremely scientifical and 100% accurate method on making sure these are all lined up. Time to get the drip irrigation buried. I will need water for that step to get this cement here soft enough to dig. So I have here an auger. This is just like something I found on Amazon. It's not the real brand. I don't even remember what that's called. And you're definitely supposed to have a way more powerful drill than this, but you know, gotta work with what you have. A rock there or something. I have called 1-800-DIG or whatever that number is before. There's not supposed to be anything in the backyard, by the way. Oh. I found a small rock in my way. Back here, I need to dig in just a little bit where this drip enters so that it's not sitting, the bed isn't sitting on top of it. So I'm going to use this elbow connector to get this supply line to point downward. And then once you have that, you need to tap in with another elbow to go straight. So, like that. I guess I don't have any more teas, so I found this random piece of drip that was cut out and changed to something else. So I'm going to use this so we can get this to continue the supply back there, and then come up and tap into this bed. I also guess I didn't have any of the regular straight couplers. I hate these compression ones, but this is what I have, so that's what we're gonna use. I want to be in this corner, so I need to cut about this much. Now I need to cut this down and do one elbow and tapped in. Goof plugs are so hard to get on, so I came over to this table so I can beat it on like a charm. I'm also going to put my drip tape on here because that's another thing that I struggle with.
I typically place my drip lines 8 inches apart, with the outer edges 6 inches from the edges of the garden bed.
So I'm going to take my drip tape and add it to the coupler. These ones you gotta kind of hang on to them tight as you twist, because you can feel that this tries to push down when you're doing that. This is like a little bigger than the punch tool, so it's always so hard. There we go. And the bed is 6 feet long. I was gonna measure that out and cut it, but I think I'd rather do that in the bed. So let's get the other 3 drippers on and go back to the sun. Oh, it's so hot, guys. Time to connect into my elbow over here. I'm gonna finish putting the rest of this drip tape on after I fill it.
I am filling these beds with more topsoil than I would usually do, thanks to Home Depot for messing up my order and giving me only topsoil instead of half topsoil, half compost. I did have some compost on hand, but definitely not a 50-50 blend. To help lighten this up, I go in with the auger and vermiculite to aerate the soil and to hopefully help prevent compaction. Vermiculite is great at holding water, up to 3 times its weight in water in fact, so I felt like it was a good addition. I am going purely off intuition and I have not tested this, hee hee. Another popular method for filling beds is Mel's Mix, the square foot gardening method, which is 1 part each of compost, coco coir or peat moss, and perlite. I have done that before, but on this day, I did not want to buy any of those extras and just went with what I had.
These are my Floret Dahlias. I got the Petite Florets. They are not looking that great because when my indoor seeds got aphids, I had to prematurely kick these outside, and I've been limping them along, waiting to make this bed. So I'm finally gonna plant them today and hopefully they'll bounce back.
Dahlias are perennial in my zone 9. I am planting these a little close together with that in mind, but that is with the intention that I may not like all the blooms. There is a picture on the seed packet, but when you start dahlias from seed, you never know what you're going to get, and the only way to be 100% true to type is through the tubers. But no worries, even if I end up liking them all, I can just dig them up and divide and move them in a year or 2.
This video I'm planting tomatoes.
Yeah? What do you have there, Tito? Is that a tomato plant?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna plant them over here. I'll dig the hole for you, and then I'll tell you what to do.
Oh, I know how to do it. No, I know how to do it.
We are gonna put him over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it really deep. So the tomato, yeah, we're gonna do yours on the other side. We're gonna put it nice and deep. Hang on, wait for us, buddy. So let me show you. What we're gonna do is we're going to gently take. Oh, no, hang on. I'll tell you when it's your turn. So we're gonna take these leaves off. Can you wipe your shirt off? There you go. Okay.
What about this one?
We're gonna plant this one as deep as it goes, even deeper. Okay, I will move out of the way, and if you want to, you can go ahead and put the dirt back, and we can rinse our hands with the hose. You can stand right here so you can reach. Not that one. This one that I just planted, and you put the dirt back. Good job. Now we can do the other side.
I did a hole like this.
We're gonna put it up here because this is gonna get tall. So it needs to be in the back.
I'm gonna do it. You already did yours. I need to put it in there.
Hang on. We don't grab from the top. No. That's not how we grab from it. We have to be gentle because this plant, with its roots, that is how it lives. So you don't grab plants from the top.
About!
So now we can put the soil back. If you don't want to do it, here, have Mason come over here and do it, and I'll hold this up.
What is it?
That is the seed tray.
What is it? What is this for?
You put seeds in there. Good job.
And then you can just do this one.
That one's already good. Okay, so now we just have to water it. We'll wash our hands with the hose.
What about mine?
Good job. All done. Good job. Now we just have to pick up all of our little containers. Can we pick up all these seed trays? And there's one more over there inside. Good job. And we'll put them. Yeah, there's two. Yeah, let's wash it out. Good idea. Thank you. Make one right here.
That's right there too.
That one's a little too close. Let's do 3 over here around this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me give you some seeds. So just put like 1 or 2 per hole, okay? We're sprinkling them over here in the bed, okay?
What's here on the bed?
We're gonna have our holes.
Make a
Good
hole.
job. Oh, not with your foot.
Down.
We gotta do this side still.
Make a hole. Make down.
So those holes are too deep for these little seeds, Alexandra. These need to go on the surface.
I want one.
And in the back?
I want. Monday.
Good job. All done. Now we can wash our hands.
I'm walking my shoe. I got it so little. What is that? A little carrot. And it's so little. And we have to wipe it because it's dirty. Look at that. It's happening. Look.
I'm testing my water to make sure it's working.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.